welcome to my Scrappin' Space. I'm Joni Martin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator located in Southwest Wisconsin. Thanks for watching my video. Today, I'm going to show you how to make such a pretty card that goes together really easily. And I'm going to talk about this lovely new stamp set. Let's get my face out of the way and let's do some creating. Okay, so first of all, the stamp set is an online exclusive, meaning you're not going to find it in one of our catalogs, but you can find it online and shop with your favorite Stampin' Up demonstrator. This stamp set's called Sweetly Scripted, and it's like an all-purpose one. Happy anniversary, congratulations, happy birthday, a million thanks, speedy recovery. I don't have a lot of those in my collection. And to save the date. And it has this lovely script that, as you can see, will go across the card long, or it will also fit. You'll just have less squirrely lines. I don't think squirrely line's the right word, is it? If you're putting it this way, see, you can still fit happy anniversary across there. So it fits across, 4 inches or the standard 5 1/4. So the card, in addition to having this wonderful scripty writing I love, is using a paper from a suite, also an online exclusive, called Flowering Zinnas. Beautiful florals, bright colors, all the things you want in a card. So I'm going to show you a couple tips about how I used these pieces to create this card. And I did it in 2 color options. My blog link, I think, just has the colors for this, but this is, I just changed it up by adding Blackberry Bliss and Highland Heather. Otherwise, all the directions are the same. And this one uses Lemon Lime Twist and Mango Melody. Now I need lots of thank you cards, so we're going to make a thank you card today. So our card base is Mango Melody. It's a standard card base, but the numbers are all on the blog link below. And then, again, I would not have put these colors together, but Stampin' Up helped me do that. They included them in the print. And on the back of all of our DSP, Designer Series paper, print packs, they tell you the colors they used. And then when you add this to it, you're like, you know what? That does work. Look at that. So I have stamped a million thanks here in the Melon Mambo. And now I'm just going to attach this right to the top. And I'm going to use the multi-purpose glue because I can kind of move it around to get it where I want. You don't need a lot of that. I'm just going to line this up. These flowers don't really have a definite up or down, which makes it easier to use, doesn't it? Because don't you hate to have a card all done and you're admiring it and realize your print's upside down? Maybe that's never happened to you. That's to me. Then it looks like I got a little over generous with my cutting, so let's just trim that up. Just looks like a 1/16 of an inch off. And probably the only one that would have noticed was me. Now, I don't know about you, but when I go from a print, especially one that's vibrant, to a solid color, I like to have some kind of transition. Often a ribbon is a great solution. I didn't have a ribbon in Melon Mambo, so another trick is to just take a scrap of Melon Mambo. That can act like your ribbon, especially when you emboss it. So I just have an overall background embossing on here. I happen to use one of the basics folder, the crosshatch, but you could use any overall. And I'm going to add that. And it really does just kind of help with the transition from a print to a solid. I think it makes it look a little more finished. And I'm going to line that up kind of right between the two. Look at that. Doesn't that just like, oh yeah, the card looks a little more finished. Now I'm going to attach it to the green, which really is going to bring it alive. And you can do whatever you want, but I use dimensionals. It's a relatively flat card, so you can have that extra thickness without worrying. And if you haven't used Stampin' Up dimensionals, they're like little pieces. I'm trying to hold it so you can see them in camera. Little pieces of foam that are sticky on both sides. And then we're just going to peel off the back. Like so. And some of you probably have better hand coordination. But for me, this works better. I'm using the end of a take your pick tool. Then I'm just going to center that in here. Like that. And I know you can't see it there, but it does just add just a bit of interest. It's hard to see on camera. Then we'll attach that to this. And again, not a color combination I would have thought, but I like it. And it's certainly, no one's going to miss this card. It's going to catch your eye, isn't it? Look at that. So for the inside, I'm going to write a thank you note. And I tend not to put the card in until I've written the thank you note, because sometimes I make a mistake and want to do the other side. But I'll just show you a quick trick. So for the inside, I have another scrap of that paper. It's 1/2 inch wide. I would attach it to the top of there, you know, glue it and trim it. I want to write first, so I'm not doing all this. But look what happens when you have that piece of paper with that in there. Again, it brings the front of the card to the inside and adds so much interest. So you know that's going to happen later. But let's talk about the envelope flap. This is catch your attention, bright and bold card. So we don't want to send it in a naked envelope. I'm going to take my envelope flap. I have a piece of coordinating paper that's 2 1/4 by 6. Again, all the numbers are down below in my blog. I'm going to actually fold the envelope flap back and grab some of the liquid glue. That's going to go all the way around, like at the top and all the sides and the bottom of this envelope flap. I'm being so careful because I don't want to have a loose piece of paper that's going to get caught in the postal machine. Okay. You wouldn't want it to be going through the mail sorter and end up in pieces. So I've attached that. Then all I'm going to do is trim. Like so. And we went from a boring naked envelope to one that when someone gets this in the mail, it's going to be the first one they want to open. Okay, how easy was that card? A card that's going to catch your attention, and the paper and the stamp set did all the work. Thanks for watching my video. If what I shared was helpful, please let your crafting buddies know about my YouTube channel. And be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future videos. If you have questions about any of the products I used, reach out to your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be honored to help you. Until next time, take care and keep crafting. It's good for you.